Have you ever wished you could instantly turn your child's simple drawings into an exciting adventure? Or create a fun and educational coloring book to teach the alphabet that your child can color? Get ready to be amazed. Today, I'll introduce you to Gemini Storybook, the amazing feature in Google Gemini that lets you create engaging coloring books using the power of artificial intelligence. We'll take a drawing made by a young child, two friends going on a holiday outing into nature, and turn it into an amazing adventure. This perfectly demonstrates how Gemini Storybook lets you upload your own media to fuel your stories. Now let's take the image I just showed you. I have it here on my desktop. I'll simply drag it into the program, and now I'll write the instructions. You don't have to give very detailed instructions, but I like to provide some extra information to get the result I want. So I said, create a storybook. You need to tell it to make a storybook so it knows what to do. Make a storybook about two friends on a beautiful sunny day, enjoying food and laughter together. During this holiday in nature, they have little adventures, watch birds and butterflies, and explore the beauty of the forest around them with their curiosity and playful spirit. And I said, make the illustration style in a Ghibli style. You don't have to specify all of this, but I was looking for something in a Ghibli style. I'll now submit this request. And what you'll see, since I asked it to create a storybook, will appear below, where it will start generating the storybook. Remember to tell it to do that. You'll notice now that we open the Canvas section where the storybook was created. And look, we have a Ghibli style. Well, these two girls look somewhat familiar here, and the setting too. I'll click on them, and notice it only changes the page. So we definitely have a Ghibli style here. We get the idea here, but when you hover over the page, you notice how it bends if you want to go back. There are some other options. You can even listen to the text. If you press Listen, it will start reading automatically. The loading is still in progress.
The sun peeked through the leaves, dappling the forest floor with golden light. "It's a perfect day for a picnic," exclaimed Lily, her red hat bobbing with excitement. Beside her, Daisy spread out their checkered blanket, her bright eyes sparkling. A basket brimming with treats sat between them.
I'll stop it now. I think you understand what's happening. If you scroll down, you can choose a low-pitched voice, and you can see how to switch to full screen mode or start from the beginning. There are other things you can do, like sharing it. If you click Share Storybook, you can see how I can post directly to LinkedIn, Facebook, X, or Reddit, or copy the link and share it with someone else so they can open the storybook I just created. Now, I also want to point out that when you exit full screen mode, you can't edit any of the words here. You would need to recreate the storybook if you want to make changes. That was our first example. Let's do a few more examples. After that, we'll explore how Gemini Storybook can be used for more than just fun stories. Let's take an educational experience for children. Learning to wash their hands properly, we can create a story that makes this healthy habit fun and engaging, highlighting the interactive nature of the stories and the power of choosing the right illustration style to convey the importance of hygiene and staying healthy. In the first example, I simply asked it to create a storybook in the instructions, and it did. I want to point out that if you open the side panel and look at Gems, you'll find the storybook option there. This means it knows how to create a storybook, and I can just tell it what I want, and it will make the book. There are several ways to do this. Now let's write instructions inside the gem itself. Write a story about a little boy named Michael learning how to wash his hands properly. While learning, he discovers how this habit helps him stay healthy and prevent germs from spreading. The illustration style should be soft and playful. I'll give these instructions and see the result. Again, it took less than a minute. Let's take a quick look. Michael loved to play outside. After a long afternoon building the biggest sandcastle in the world, his tummy started to rumble. It was time for a snack. Notice that the story is told in a gentle and friendly tone, just as I requested. These books usually range around 10 pages. Now let's explore how Gemini Storybook can be a great tool for learning. We'll take a simple science topic and turn it into a fun story suitable for a young child. We'll use some pictures and a PDF full of information to make the story richer. We'll see again how choosing a bright, colorful illustration style makes learning fun and helps remember the information. These are the materials I'll upload. Just some pictures, like seeds, small plants, and flowers. I also have a PDF I'll open quickly. I got this from a website and turned it into a PDF. But if you have a PDF, you can upload it too. Now I'll gather all this information and drag it here. Then let's write the instructions. We'll say, create a storybook for a 7-year-old explaining the life cycle of plants. Remember to match the child's age. This will make the story just right for them. Using the information in the attached document, the main character will be a little seed named Sperry. Let's follow Sperry's adventure. How it starts in the soil, absorbs water and nutrients, grows into a small plant, blooms, and produces new seeds to start the life cycle again. We want the illustration style to be cartoonish, bright, and playful. I'll submit this now to see the resulting storybook. When I uploaded this information, I was thinking of 7-year-old children, so it doesn't need all the details in the file. I just wanted to show that you can add more information than just the pictures. Let's take a look at the story. Here is Sperry, here is our story. It starts as a tiny seed in the soil, absorbs water and nutrients, grows into a small plant, blooms, and then produces new seeds. It's a fun way to teach the plant life cycle to a 7-year-old in an easy and engaging way. And remember, you can share this book with others, and you can also listen to it aloud, just like I showed before. For this final showcase, we'll combine the power of uploading your own media with an exciting feature, creating a printable coloring book. This is a fun way to make learning letters interactive and add an extra layer of enjoyment. I'm going to upload some drawn images now, like an apple, a ball, and a cat. These will act as references for the coloring book, and we'll create a kids' printable coloring book using my uploaded images. Keep drawings clear and simple, add short text for each page, and ensure the style is fun, friendly, and easy to print. I can already see it pulling elements from the images to build the story based on the reference pictures. If I notice any mistakes, such as Gemini not generating a particular image, I can try again. You can always resend the instructions to see a corrected version. As we review the story, we can spot the elements pulled from the images. Using the print option, we can get the coloring book ready for printing. Clicking it brings up options to save the book as a PDF or print it directly. This gives you a lot of flexibility to turn it into a fun, interactive alphabet coloring book. Give it a try and create your own stories. I'd love to hear your ideas in the comments. If you enjoyed this video and want more creative tech explorations, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.